Great day, Kendrick. How y'all been doing? I have been good. Just relaxing, enjoying my time. I'll admit I've been struggling with doing things the old way and maneuvering the new way, or maneuvering in my new reality, maybe I should say, because I know that I am who I am and where I'm supposed to be going. So I figured I'd get on here and spend a little time with y'all, shuffle some cards and see what come out. Again, today I have no particular topic or subject. Self-love. Maybe self-love is the topic, because I think I saw it twice. So let's take the time to acknowledge and thank the divine forces that are present, guiding and providing protection as we listen for clear and concise messages from the divine. Any unwelcome energy will not, shall not interrupt, disrupt, or disturb our environment of peace. So let's see what energies is flowing, what messages want to be shared. We got reflecting and reunion. So shadow work and soul ties. So somebody is in some deep introspection. And this is a past life connection. And we got loss, not feeling good enough, or left out in the cold. So when you were involved with this person, they didn't feel good enough. And then when you stop being involved with them, they started missing you. And now they feel lost and left in the cold. This seemed to be, so we got doubts and illusions. This seems to be some prevalent energy that's been coming out a little bit. I've been sitting and shuffling cards sometimes and not recording, just to see and feel the energy. And for sure, these 3 cards have been coming out a lot. And doubts and illusions. I know illusions have, I think, doubts sometimes, but so yeah, I guess self-love would be the topic today, because self-love on the fact that someone is wounded and not understanding why they're wounded, not taking the time to figure out why they're wounded, not going in and healing. Then it says doubts and lonely, discontentment. And then illusions say confusion, not seeing clearly. Addictions. So addictions will definitely have you not seeing clearly, because it'll just have you so focused, like with tunnel vision on whatever it is you're doing. Negativity is on the doubt card. So when you focusing on outside or external people, places, things, it keeps you from reflecting and going in and doing shadow work or introspection, evaluating your life. But on the flip side of this lack of self-love, on this side, we have a person that is going in and doing some soul searching. And no, I'm not picking that up. I'm not picking that up. I was thinking that this here was the energy of a healed person. But this is the energy of this person. Okay, I get it now. So this person actually is going in and soul searching because they've had an encounter with somebody that they realized is a fated partnership or a past life connection. Like this person felt familiar to them, and it made them start reflecting on their life and their illusions. They were involved with this person. And like I said before, they didn't feel good enough for the person. And then they parted ways. And in that parting of ways, they started missing the person and realized who the person was to them in the separation or the parting of ways. They wasn't seeing clearly in the beginning, but now they are putting down the addictions that had them. This is what they want. The world card. A new cycle. They want to close out the cycle of these illusions and confusion because they've been feeling lonely and they don't want to be lonely. They want to open up. I don't know if I seen the 10 of Pentacles in celebration. 10 of Pentacles keep coming out. So, and then we got Queen of Swords. So, the person they was involved with put their sword up, became defensive, became defensive towards them for the way they were treating them. And now that the person is defensive and not trying to talk, 10 of Pentacles is still here. Now this person is realizing where they messed up at. So we're going to clarify, reflecting, shadow work. and they're reflecting, they're realizing that they've been operating out of some serious and heavy illusions. And they're realizing that they don't feel good enough that they haven't felt good enough for somebody in a long time. And this is something that they hold deep inside. Wish fulfillment is at the bottom. So they want to be responsible and reliable, but they got a lot of improving that they got to do in their character, in their heart. It was hangman in between there. They feel like this person was their soulmate. So they're having doubts about whether or not the person is going to allow them to come and have a conversation with them about whatever it is they want to have a conversation about, whether they want to apologize for their behavior. Yeah, we got 4 of Swords at the bottom, which is the same as the reflecting, the shadow work. They don't want to be left in the past, which is where you have them at. Okay, let's clarify. Reunion, soul ties. They know that the familiarity of you is what triggered them into this shadow work, because they, Hierophant came out and it came out sideways, so they doing some heavy work. It says, I enjoy life for the personal growth. So nice. That's heavy earth, because I seen Taurus on the other card, and the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So they are working. Yeah, because they want to come in with this message to you to let you know, whether you know that they were your soulmate or you are their soulmate. They want to come and tell you, and they want to come and give you this equal give and take of love, of finances, of a life. And we got the Knight of Swords. They want to seize the moment before you move on, because they don't want to be left in the past. Hangman and 6 of Pentacles again. They were stuck in their head about not feeling good enough. And then when the separation happened, they got stuck in their head. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, they are heavily persistent about coming in and showing you what they didn't show you in the beginning, because they know that you're their soulmate. Let's clarify. Wounded. Wounded This person have some deep, deep, deep trauma that they didn't realize they had. But this Two of Wands is suggesting that, excuse me, they planning and making decisions. They planning to come towards you with an offer because they've made decisions or making decisions. They're in the process of getting to Hierophant status, like complete Hierophant status, death. So they're allowing the death of these illusions and doubts and these wounded feelings they had. They're allowing the death of those. They're releasing them. They're working on it though. They're not fully healed. And that's why they anticipating coming towards you, because they're not fully healed. But they figure if they come towards you, you can help them heal. Which, that would be a good thing, because you would be like a spirit guide and assist them in their journey. They can learn from you. You can learn from them. Because that's what it's all about. And honesty. So, do we need to clarify doubts and illusions? As I just said, they're getting rid of all of that. They're trying to, like I say, death is out here again. Yeah, they're trying to, because they know that you're the star. You're the star that's shining bright in their eyes. That's all they see is you and a life with you. So, Kindred, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, I know this signifies moving on. And I felt like this was the answer to my question of what are you going to do is moving on. But I feel like it's them moving on or leaving behind their past feelings, leaving behind their past fears and doubts about love. But it is also heavy feeling. It's you that has moved on. And they studying that. But they want to celebrate, or you and your celebratory energy, and not focusing on them or nobody and nothing from the past. Because I know I'm not focusing on nothing from the past. It is time to move on. So, we're going to clarify illusions. The not seeing clearly. Yeah. They was in this Three of Swords energy when whatever separation between the two of y'all happened. You moved on. They had a broken heart. It's not funny, but I have learned that that's the best way for someone to understand what it is, who you are, is for them to lose you. It's ridiculous that they have to lose you in order for them to understand, but yeah, we got the High Priestess and the Empress, so this is your energy, collective. You are not focusing on this person. And because you focusing on you. Yeah, they, because you headed towards your, your 9 of Cups. Because you following your intuition. Like, this is amazing. So, as we know, Mercury retrograde is going to bring a lot of people out of the woodwork. So, all I can say is be ready, Kindred. Have a good day.